Okay, and there's my, everybody that can see on the chat, there's my contact info. So yeah, feel free, you can just send it directly to me and I'll take care of everything for you.
Great. Awesome. All right, well, we've got a great crowd today, which is super exciting. We're so glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Chris here with Chocolate Inn, Lanco, and
Chocolate Inn, Taylor and Grant, and Lanco.
Yes, I was like, Taylor Grant. Yes. Yes, we're super excited to have you. They are now a new member with PPA Chicago for 2021. So we're super excited. So we're gonna get a sneak peek of everything that you guys have to offer for our distributors. In the chat, feel free to ask any questions. There is Chris's information in there as well. And any questions you have, go ahead and put them in the chat. We can ask them after the presentation, but also, if you'd like, we also, if you want to ask them live too, and show us your beautiful faces on the screen, that would be wonderful. All right, so a couple announcements before we start. So we do have lots of awesome Zooms coming up. Thursday, we have Imagine Brands, which I don't think we've had Scott with us yet, so that'll be good. Tomorrow we have Batch and Bodega, which is actually a new, they are a new company that Sandy Scheide is repping. So, and there's going to be giveaways on that one. So make sure that you join us tomorrow at noon. Thursday, Imagine Brands with Scott King. And then at Cross on November 19th. And then I do have a couple I'm going to add in, so you'll see those pop up on our website. Because we're actually booked all the way through November, which is super exciting for our suppliers and for our distributors to watch all of our members and their presentations and their holiday stuff too, which is good. Also, save the date for our the PPA Chicago end user show. We are actually moving it from March to May, just to kind of give us some buffer months to make sure that everything, you know, hopefully pandemic stuff, I don't know. I won't say anything about it, but because we're all sick of hearing about it, right? So anyway, so we're moving it to May 13th. So make sure to mark your schedules for those, or for that specific end user show. So without further ado, I'm gonna hand it over to Chris, get you spotlighted here. And you are all set. Thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you, Stacy. Thank you so much, everybody, for taking the time to join me today. It's a pleasure to be on this meeting to talk to you about Chocolate Inn, Taylor and Grant, and Lanco. Wanted to go over, since we're a new member, really want to go over a little bit of the history of the company. I have a video to play that will showcase our production facilities and the things that we're doing right now. Really wanted to focus on our partner brands. We're really bringing so many different things to the table as we're coming into the holiday season, which is our busiest time of year. In the world of food, 60% plus of the business is written in October, November, and December. So now is really a wonderful time to be engaging with your customers about holiday. Like every other industry, you know, we've seen some things change this year with COVID. And one of the things that we have definitely seen is that the holiday season is starting later than normal, where we usually would start, you know, shortly after Labor Day into early October. We're really seeing things heating up a lot as we're coming here into November, and we expect that to continue to climb as we approach Thanksgiving and even through into 2021 and beyond. We're really seeing a major change in how people are going to market with regards to their food gifts. So I'll talk a little bit about that as I go into our production and what we do. So I am going to play this brief, it's a 1.5-minute video with showcasing our facilities, and then kind of go into all the fun things that we have going on right now, and hopefully will prompt some ideas about how you can work with your customers for holiday. And so that was our production facility. One thing you'll notice, we are manufacturing a lot of different products. So the first thing that I wanted to tell you is we have 2 locations that we are manufacturing out of. And the reason why we do that is food safety is incredibly paramount with regards to our go-to-market strategy. And Stacey, I just noticed your question. Yeah, there should have been sound. So I don't know what could have happened there. A little technical difficult. If I'd known, I would have done a voiceover or sang a song or something. We have the 2 locations. Both of them are on Long Island, New York. One is exclusively for food, and that's where all of our food production is done. And that's because we adhere to the safe quality food standards, SQF standards, and really adhere to all of the FDA regulations. The other one, which is in Ronkonkoma, New York, which is about 30 miles away, that's where we're doing all of our hard goods production. So when you saw the cell phone wallets being produced and the bags, the drinkware, that's all being done at our facility there in Ronkonkoma, New York. So those 2 facilities together equate for 85% of the promotional product spend. And because we manufacture in-house, we can be incredibly flexible, offer a great degree of customization and a lot of creativity. So I'm going to bring up my my presentation right now. And here you can see, some of the breadth of product that we offer with Chocolate Inn, Taylor & Grant, and Lanco. Regarding food, so the big question that people ask me all the time is, why food? Why sell food? And food is unique in the promotional products world, and really in the gifting world, is that it, in addition to being a tangible thing to give to somebody, it also will create an emotional response in many cases. If you think of, there's a reason why it's called comfort food. If you think of your favorite restaurant and your favorite dish there, there's a reason why you keep going back to that. It's in addition to the taste, it's the feeling that that you get, that joy that you get from experiencing that quality meal over and over and over again. And consistency and reliving that feeling is a reason why food is revisited over and over and over again. One of the great things about a successful food campaign is your customers will come to look forward to receiving the food gift. I see this all the time. We call on all of our large order repeats every year, and I have orders that have repeated 5, 6, 7, in some cases 10 years in a row with the same product. And it's because the food campaign's been successful. The recipient really likes the taste of the product, likes the experience of it, and wants to keep capturing that over and over and over again. And that's one of the things that really we like to talk about when we're talking about why to push food. As I mentioned, we are a category leader, so we are manufacturing in-house a vast variety of our own products. So whether it's mints, whether it's chocolate, we are making a lot of that in-house. And what that allows us to do is to be incredibly customized for you. So if you need us to hit a specific price point, if you need us to hit a specific in-hands date, we have complete control through our production facilities there. It also allows us a high degree of creativity, not just with coming up with new products and new product selections, but also from a problem-solving capability. So one of the case histories I wanted to talk about is an order that I've gotten for the last 4 years. It was a $10,000 order for us. So it has to be a very significant order for the distributor. It's for a distributor out of Pennsylvania. And in this case, her customer had been buying these cookies that you'll see here on the page, which is a chocolate covered sandwich cookie. And they would come boxed in a tray, and they would be loose in the tray. And this year, because of COVID, the end user had decided that they just didn't really like that concept. They were worried about having something sitting in an employee break room in open air, or people just kind of putting their hands in and grabbing a snack, and they wanted something different. So we were able to take the same packaging, the same box that they had been doing for years, And instead of these chocolate cookies, we decided to do a shortbread, a sugar cookie coated in chocolate, milk and dark chocolate, with the end user's logo on there, all completely cello wrapped. And in that case, we were able to come in at the exact same price point with the exact same amount of cookies. And we sent the tasting samples over to the end user. They were incredibly happy with the selection. The order shipped about a month ago, and we've already been told that next year when this order comes back around, they're going to want to go with the cookie that had their logo on there. So that's something that we're able to do, creatively solve problems, because we basically can change the product and change the packaging to fit your needs. Another thing that I wanted to mention was flexibility. We can build things to spec based on price. So when you're looking at our catalog, if you see something and you like a concept, or you like a particular type of chocolate or a particular type of candy, and you don't see it in the packaging that you're looking for, reach out to me, reach out to my team. We're always making creative and custom selections for your clients. Health and beauty, I'm really going to be focusing a lot on food and food gifting here in the holidays, but I really did want to just touch on some of our other key categories. We have been a leader in the PPE market since the COVID epidemic has started. We were very early in adapting ways to get product into the marketplace. We are filling sanitizer in-house with USA-made gel, in addition to getting in products from overseas. So we have a mix of products. So should there be any reason for a need of a lot of PPE, we are not going to run out of inventory. We're going to have options for you and for your clients. So please keep us in mind with that. We're incredibly aggressive on lip balms. We are very aggressive on our hand sanitizer as well. And we're also aggressive on some hard goods, which I'll feature a little bit later on. With regards to lip balms, I had a rush project a couple of months ago. We were able to fill over 300,000 lip balms for somebody over the course of a weekend. And as you saw in the video, we're filling those lip balms fresh to order. So freshness remains paramount for that as well. As I mentioned with edibles, we are a USA manufacturer. So we're making our own mints in-house. Industry-specific mints have been a big hit for us. Mints in general are one of those items that sells all 12 months of the year. Mints are one of those categories that is not driven by the seasons. And you can see here a lot of fun shapes with regards to mints. When it comes to chocolate, chocolate's really easy to mold in a lot of different shapes. So if your customer is looking for a piece of chocolate shaped like their logo, or if they have a shape that is very specific to them, we can make it out of chocolate. Some fun ones that we've done. I've done a lot of chocolate tractor trailers. I've done chocolate hearts. I did 1 ounce chocolate frogs. Somebody reached out to me. They wanted to do chocolate frogs for a children's hospital. And my first question was, I hope you don't want Harry Potter chocolate frogs because that's a copyrighted shape. And he said, no, we just want chocolate frogs. And in this instance, we had 4 different molds of frogs. We did the specs for the customer, sent it out to them, and they ended up choosing this kind of frog that sits down and the logo goes on the frog's belly. I did a chocolate Glock for a distributor who was working with Glock firearms, and they sent us a line drawing, and we were able to make the gun out of chocolate. And also, I've done chocolate trains. I mean, you name it, really. Challenge us with, with your creative ideas, and keep in mind that we can really work with you on the budget because we can make the chocolate to the size that your customer needs to fit their budget. If you can imagine, you can do something the size of an ounce, which is basically half of a standard candy bar you would buy at a store, all the way up to something like a 1 pound piece. I just did a piece that was a little over a pound, and it was shaped like a circuit board. The end user was Dell Computers. They had developed this new circuit board, and they wanted to give a gift to all the people who worked on the development and the manufacturing. So they wanted us to do an exact replica of the circuit board out of chocolate. So it was a really neat thing that we were able to do, based on the line drawing that they had sent to us. So always challenge us. I think you'll find that we are equal to the task when it comes to these great ideas that you have when talking to your end users. Another item that I am featuring here on this page that is really exciting for us is our DigiBag, and it's in the bottom left-hand corner. Starts out as a clear Celebag, and we can fully digitally print on it. And this is where we can get incredibly creative. We have over 10,000 candy and confection options that you can choose from. So everything from name brands that are well known and respected, like M&M or Reese's Pieces, to things like Starbursts, to dark chocolate covered espresso beans, and a variety of gummy candies. We can really come up with a great solution for your customers' campaigns. If they have something based on either geographical area, we can find foods that fit into the geography. So for instance, if we're doing something up in Massachusetts, we can do Boston baked beans. I've done gummy crabs for the Baltimore area. I think two of my most fun case histories early on when I was working for Chocolate Inn, I received a request for quote for a neurosurgery convention, and they were looking for a high-end gift as a giveaway. And so I put in digibags full of gummy brains, because we have these gummy brains that we inventory, just thinking honestly that it would be kind of just a fun thing to show. And they ended up buying 5,000 bags of gummy brains for the convention. So it wasn't exactly their main idea, but they thought that adding an element of food and adding an element of levity to the event was a neat thing to bring to the table. The strangest thing I was ever asked for was porcini mushrooms, and we were able to get that. They ended up going with a more conventional candy fill, once they saw that porcini mushrooms aren't exactly the cheapest thing to get out there. But it was neat to know that we were able to find a source for that. Holiday, as I mentioned, is such a big time for us. And as you go through our line, whether you're going through our website or through our online catalogs, you're going to see some very consistent messaging with regards to holiday. You're going to see a lot of creative packaging options, and you're going to see a lot of combined gifts. Things that can be shared as a family are really popular right now. So whether it's small boxes of chocolates for a single family unit, whether it's things like s'mores kits, or fun items like a chocolate tic-tac-toe board or chocolate mazes. We're really seeing those items that can be shared as a family and as a smaller unit really being the most successful right now. That's really what we're experiencing. And of course, if you don't see something in our line that kind of fits your needs, let me know. We can build it. We can pull in from our product categories and build it specifically for you. So that is something that we really excel at. New for 2020, you're going to see, again, a lot of combined gifts. That's really a big focus for us. So taking our drinkware, pairing it with a hot cocoa packet and a mouse pad, or here's one where it's a mask, some mints, and sanitizer, or for the New Year's holiday, doing champagne bottle filled with candy and a stemless wine glass, or even a mug with chocolates. Let us know where your imagination is going with regards to these, because in addition to these kits, I am seeing a major rise in customization. People just coming to me and saying, hey, my customer has this idea. We need 50 of something. Their budget's $40. Let me know. I'm about to close on a kit right now where we're going to do a basket. They want it Starbucks coffee, Tazo tea, our chocolate cookies with their logo on there, a folder that will have their marketing collateral in it, and a custom card that they have asked us. They provided us with the copy, or provided the distributor with the copy on there. So that's something that you won't find anywhere in the catalog. It was based just on the end user providing the distributor with some specific needs, and us being able to fill those needs in the price point that they're looking for. We're really excited. We've just launched themed gourmet food kits. So just brand new today, the marketing just went out on it. DIY, do it yourself, again, in addition to the kits, is really very popular. I mentioned things that we can experience as a family or experience as a close unit during COVID has become very popular. So these are some kits that we've put together. You're going to find, all of the components that you're going to need to make a wonderful meal at home. So whether you're looking for Mexican night or a grilling night or to bake cookies as a family, we've put these together complete for your end user so that they can order that and drop ship it to their individual customers or to their individual employees' homes. As I mentioned, we're doing a lot of manufacturing in-house, but we have such a strong selection of partner brands and brands that really are titans within the world of food. Over on the left, you're going to see a name that I know you're incredibly familiar with, which is M&M's and M&M Mars. I mean, this is a name brand that, when you turn on the Super Bowl, you see, walking, talking M&M's. I mean, this is, really a brand that is incredibly immersed in the consciousness of everybody here in the US. So we're incredibly excited to have them as a partner. So if your customer is looking for imprinted M&Ms to get their logo co-branded with the M&M logo, that is something that we are able to bring to you. And if you go on our website, you'll see there's a variety of items, everything from small giveaways up through large champagne bottles full of M&Ms and glass bowls with large M&Ms. And even if somebody just wants bulk and they want to get a 5-pound bag of M&Ms with their logo on there because they have their own jars that they have out on desks, or they just want to give that as a gift. You get somebody that's a big M&M fan and they want to get a big bag of M&Ms. These are things that we can certainly provide for you. Some other brands that you're definitely going to recognize: Godiva, Lindt, Jelly Belly. These are also, brands that are incredibly well respected and well recognized. And our newest is Mrs. Fields. So we've just added this. We announced it about a week ago. Very excited to bring Mrs. Fields into the fold. Provides us with another element that previously we hadn't had, which was that more baked goods feel. We have a lot of chocolate, we have a lot of candy, a lot of confections, and now we have that baked cookie. So really, when it comes to food, we've got, pretty much you name it, we can get it for you, from sweet to savory, literally from soup to nuts. We can do those things for you. Technology, we are really aggressive on our microfiber cloths. Not only can we print on both sides of the cloth because we're using a high quality microfiber, but we're incredibly aggressive on price on microfibers, on cell phone wallets, on tablet accessories. Really do check us out. We can be a great source on those things for you. Same thing with drinkware. Drinkware, it really has a twofold approach for us when we go to market. There's, of course, selling, tumblers and sports bottles and mugs, which is a big part of our business. But as you saw previously, drinkware is a great vessel for food gifts. So, getting that mug full of hot cocoa, or getting that mug full with a s'mores kit or something like that, it's a fantastic way to pair a lasting gift along with the food gifts. And then the last slide that I wanted to mention, was our decorating and our contract decorating. So, again, if you're looking to have that apparel element to any kind of kits, not only can we kit everything together, but I can do the embroidery in-house with our 100 heads of embroidery. We have multicolor screen printing presses, automatics, as well as manuals, and of course, any kind of poly bagging, hang tagging, barcoding, things like that. We can certainly bring those things to the table for you as well. A couple things that I just wanted to touch on. We really want to be an aggressive partner for you in the right way. So, please, don't let us end up getting in the way of you in an order. Don't let a less than minimum get in the way of you in an order. For pricing, please, reach out to us. We want to work with you. If there's a way that we can make it work, I don't want anybody to ever think that, oh, I can't do business, with Chocolate and Lanco because of X. I can't reach this minimum, or, I already have it set up with another vendor. We will work with you, and we will, waive fees and things like that if we need to get orders in-house for you. Regarding drop ships, which is one thing on everybody's mind right now, if your order has an item that's over $10 net, we are waiving the drop ship fees. So there's no drop ship for the mailer box, for the labor that would go into it. The only thing that you would be have to deal with would be the freight. So that's something that we're running right now. For any smaller items that are below $10 net, it would be a $2 drop ship fee, which is significantly lower than our usual go-to-market. So that's really, what I wanted to focus on, and certainly would like to open it up now to any kind of questions that anybody might have. Please, again, challenge us with your creativity. We love doing specs. We love doing virtuals, tasting samples. Also, tasting samples are free. If your customer needs tasting samples, they need to try our truffles. They need to try our cookies. It's such an important part of the sales process, and we take a lot of pride in our food. For any of you that have been by my booth at any of the shows back when we were doing shows, we always get great reviews with regards to our cookies, truffles, sea salt caramels. So I'll open it up now to any questions. And from Wendy, there's no, you don't need to do any kind of promo code for the free drop ships. It's just it's a kind of a rule right now, so you don't have to mention anything.
Awesome. Yeah. Anyone else have any questions? Don't feel, you can ask them live if you'd like, or you can put them in the chat too, whichever one.
Hi, my name's Andrea. I have a quick question. Since your food production and your hard goods production are in two different facilities, are you still able to package hard goods along with food items as like a kit?
Oh yeah, oh definitely. Yeah, that's a big part of our business. So generally what we do is the food is produced, and then once the food is wrapped in, it's either going to be in a cello wrap or some other kind of FDA approved food safe vessel. Then it goes over to the hard goods facility for everything to be packaged together. So whether it's hot cocoa cubes going into a mug or a box of everything going together, yeah, we certainly absolutely can do both for you.
Do you have existing kits like that on your site?
Oh yeah, yep, for sure. Yeah, if you go onto my website under the word search, if you just type in kit, they'll pop up. Also, if you go on to any of our catalogs, our Zoom catalogs, which are available there on the website, the kits are usually in the front of the catalog.
Thank you.
And then of course, feel free to email me, your contact information. I can send you images on that as well. Another thing that I wanted to mention, once the call is over, to the first 5 people that email me, I'd like to do a self promo for you. So once the meeting event is over, just shoot me an email. Mention anything you liked about the event or any kind of question that you had about the presentation. Doesn't have to, you don't have to, do anything dynamic, but just, to show your interest, and we can certainly work with you on that self promo.
So great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully your email starts filling up.
I'm sure it will. I've no doubt.
Who doesn't like free stuff and samples, and chocolate is amazing. So that's pretty great.
I think I need one of each tasting sample, please. Like
I understand. We laugh, but it's a very important part of the process, and it really is.
Absolutely.
Everything chocolate.
It's probably the most important part of the process, right?
No, it's true. It's true. Absolutely. I mean, I have sold many an order, because the customer was on the fence, and then all of a sudden, they got a chance to try it, and it can really push them over the edge towards wanting it. So I mean, food is a very tangible thing. I mean, generally speaking, you're not buying, you're buying food based off your senses, your sense of smell, your sense of taste, things like that. Sight is very important too. And we do a great job of photographing it in our catalog, but there's nothing like, trying a chocolate
Actually
truffle
trying
or
it.
anything. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. All
Awesome.
right.
Well, if any questions come up, I'm only just an email or a phone call away. I look forward to working with everybody, and thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You bet.
We
Take care,
appreciate
everybody.
Yeah, so just to reiterate, his email address is chris.o'connor, 2 N's, at chocolateinnet. It's at the very, very top of the chat. And the phone number is 516-770-3273.
Yep, that's my direct cell.
Yep, so you'll be able to reach him at either one of those, preference email or phone call, whichever one you prefer. All right, well, we really appreciate it. I don't see any other questions here. So if any questions do pop up afterwards, don't hesitate to reach out to Chris via email, or you can give him a buzz directly on his cell phone. And if you have any questions for me, I always say you know where to find me, but I never share the information. So the information is the phone number is 630-983-7722. And the email address is staff@ppachicago.org. So you can reach me there if you've got questions. But I hope to see everybody again tomorrow for Batch and Bodego, which is going to be great too, with some giveaways on that one as well. So that's something we're going to start to, is we're going to start giving a lot of giveaways out on these as well. So watch for those as we have our PPA Chicago screen size. But I really appreciate all of you being here today. And Chris, thank you so much. We appreciate you and so glad that you guys are members. And hopefully we see you in May.
For sure.
Live in person, and we can try some samples out as well. So hope everybody has a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you.